Hey everyone, thank you for joining me today. My name is Lauren with the Coffee Cake Quilt Company, and today I have the August Sew Sampler to show all of you. But before we get started on this, I am going to take advantage of this large community that we have here on the Coffee Cake channel, and I'm going to ask you if any of my subscribers have dealt with febrile seizures with their children. I'll go ahead and go into the whole story and my questions at the end of this video. I don't want to take away too much from what this video is actually about, which is the Sew Sampler. But yes, if you, you don't even have to be a subscriber, but if you have experience with febrile seizures and you would like to answer some questions that I might have, go ahead and stay tuned towards the end of the video. So I haven't looked at this yet. We're gonna go ahead and dive into this together. This month's theme is Fables of Fall, and we have a 20% off layer cake coupon, as well as this quilt right here that is available at the Fat Quarter Shop's website. You can go ahead and click on that link. It's available for everybody, not just subscribers. Next up is this little foldable insert that we have that tells us the contents of our box as well as the cost of each item. I will go ahead and total that up for you at the very end and let you know what we saved. All right, we saved fabric for last around here, so let's go ahead and get started with our first item. This is an Olfa 28mm quick change rotary cutter, obviously by Olfa. And it says this retails for $15.98, and it says for small or complex pieces, change up your rotary cutter to this 28mm quick change rotary cutter by Olfa. Olfa sets a standard for quality cutting tools, and the 28mm size is perfect for small scale projects, miniatures, and tight corners. Try it with the Clammy Roller in this month's box for a smooth sewing experience. Okay, so you just got a little sneak peek at what one of our other items is. But yeah, this is a tiny little guy. I'm actually really excited because I don't have this item yet. I do have a smaller Fiskars, and it's even smaller than this actually. It's probably half that size that I used religiously when I was making smaller craft items. Since we already had a nod to it, let's go ahead and do our 6-inch Clammy Roller next by Latifa Safir Studios. This retails for $18.98, okay? And it says, don't clam up when it comes to curve piecing. For foolproof curves, the Clammy 6-inch roller is an innovative multi-function template by Latifa Safir that can be used to cut clamshell circles, half circles, quarter circles, and even orange peel shapes. It includes markings right on the template for easy transfer to your shapes. Visit quilty.sh/FQS, my goodness, to learn more and see demos by Latifa about the Clammy. Hopefully you can see this here. There is marking here. This is for a half circle as well as a quarter circle here. And then obviously the clamshell. Okay, and then if you want to do a full circle, there is a fold line here. I don't know if you can see that. So you just fold here on the dotted line your fabric, and then put this on the fold right here at the dotted line, cut out your circle, and you'll have a full circle. All right, and if you saw my last Sew Sampler, I guess we're keeping in line with the white and pink here for me. But this is a white butterfly mechanical pencil by Sew Line. It retails for $6.98. I don't have anything like this, so this is exciting as well. It goes with that glue pen that we got last month. So once you've used the butterfly mechanical fabric pencil by Sew Line, you'll be lining up for more. The Sew Line's specially formulated ceramic lead gives a clean, fine line on fabrics, and this white lead is a must-have for marking dark fabrics. Okay, I like it even more. Markings are easily removed from most fabrics with the attached eraser or by dabbing with a damp cloth, so pencil in some time and give it a try. So right now I use a Hera marker when I do dark fabrics, but I'm definitely going to be giving this a try. And if you saw last month, we were able to either get that purple color or that pink and white, and it looks like I got the pink and white again, so I didn't get my purple. All right, so next up we have this Verbena Folk and Lore Junior Layer Cake by Fancy That Design House for Moda Fabrics. It does retail for $25.48, and I will go ahead and show you these fabrics one by one, and I'll also go ahead and put the little square here of the entire line so that you can fast forward if you don't like to watch the fabrics. Okay, so this says, create a captivating tale with the Folk and Lore fabric collection by Fancy That Design House for Moda Fabrics. This fabric line evokes storybook whimsy and charm with deep burgundies, rusts, and blues like an enchanted meadow in autumn. This 24-piece junior layer cake captures the rich hues and fleeting florals of this line to cherish for all the seasons to come. Okay. Oh, that is so cute. Little fox. Okay, here we have the Verbena Quilt pattern by Fat Quarter Shop. This does retail for $9.98, and it said this impressive quilt has floral vibes that will bloom in your sewing room. The Verbena Quilt is designed to use 10-inch squares, so you can complete this bouquet-inspired piece with a folk and lore junior layer cake and clammy 6-inch from this month's box. All right, limited finishing kits are available at fatquartershop.com. And if you're not familiar with sewing curves, I do have a video on how to sew curves, and I'll go ahead and link that either below or I'll link it somewhere up here so that you can look at that. So here are the fabric requirements. This is 78.5 by 78.5. Okay, finally here we have our Pieceful Baskets quilt along. This is block number 5. If you do not know, we start this kind of block of the month, I guess it would be in April. And then when March rolls around, we go ahead and get the last block as well as the finishing pattern for the quilt. So this says, feel at peace in your sewing room as you work on the Pieceful Baskets quilt. This sampler quilt draws on traditional sewing baskets for inspiration while becoming an artfully unique quilt. All right. Block patterns are available on Fat Quarter Shop's website if you don't get this sew sampler, so you can actually purchase it for yourself. This does retail for $4.98. I did go ahead and total up this month's box, and we came to $82.38. I paid $45.53 for this box, but that's because I upgrade my shipping. You would pay less if you do not, which means I saved $36.85. Remember to stick around if you have some info on febrile seizures for me. I'll go ahead and kind of tell you my story of why I'm asking, as well as ask my questions. And then you can either put down in the comments below what your experience has been, or you can also email me at coffeecakequiltco@gmail.com. I would definitely appreciate some of your experiences. So yeah, let me go ahead and get into that now. And I want to thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. All right, stay tuned for the other content. Okay, so this summer has been crazy as it is with having the kids home from school. My son is at day camp, and then I have my 3 girls at home with me while I try to work from home. So anyway, earlier this month, just before my daughter's first birthday, she actually had a seizure at home. I thought it was a choking event. It was very traumatic. She turned blue. She lost consciousness and went lifeless. She wasn't breathing. It was very scary. We ended up going to the hospital, and about 5 hours later, after we were admitted, she had another event. Same exact deal, blue, lifeless, super scary. So she had every test that they could give her to figure out what was going on, and everything came back as healthy. She's a healthy baby girl, and so they just ruled it as febrile seizures, but she has complex febrile seizures because she had more than one in a 24-hour period. So what I'm asking, because I have such a great community here on YouTube, much larger than my friend circle, obviously, I'm just wondering if any of you have had experience with febrile seizures with your children, and if you could maybe give me some insight into how those kind of went. You know, I know that they grew out of them. How many did your kid have? Did they lose that respiratory function? You know, just how many did they have over time? If I haven't already asked that, I feel like my brain's just rushing with things. But, you know, being a chemist slash engineer, you know, with those degrees, I feel like I'm just constantly in research mode, and I feel like there's not enough information on the internet. I actually didn't even know that febrile seizures were a thing. Apparently 2% is common in the medical world. Certainly not if you're a scientist. 2% is like very small. But yeah, I was wondering if any of you have had experiences and what those might be. Like I said, if you could put them down in the comments below if you feel comfortable. If not, go ahead and email me at www.freeemail? I don't know. Anyway, coffeecakequiltco@gmail.com. I really super appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye.